It's time to react to the 2021 Red Bull F1 car, and Dylan, where's the car?
What do you
Dylan,
mean?
you've put the 2020 car up there.
That is that? Oh, that's 2020.
Is that the one you
Oops.
found the F1 website?
Yeah.
Hang on. Oh wait, that is it!
Is it?
Yes, and if yeah, it is.
Really?
And sorry for our appalling acting there that took up 20 seconds of your valuable time. Yeah, it's the same, isn't it?
Yeah. Nothing changed.
Yeah, literally nothing. We'll get on to actual technical stuff in a minute, but let's milk the joke while we can. It's the same. I mean, it does look pretty similar, doesn't it? Visually, you can't see much. I mean, I know the regulations were frozen, but the livery regulations weren't frozen. When was the last time they didn't have a matte livery that looked exactly like this, just with slightly different
2006.
sponsor logos?
Probably
It wasn't-
2006.
No, they didn't have matte in the championship winning days. I think it was about 2015. It's 2021. we're like 6 years in the future. Come on, Red Bull. People are taking the mick out of McLaren for doing the same livery 2 times in a row. But literally, Red Bull and Ferrari, they've been doing it ever since the days of about 2010. But yeah, if we're going to actually be serious, which we should be now, we're over 1 minute into the video, so they've done some Honda branding on the back, because obviously Aston Martin have left to become their own team, so they can't really sponsor another team. On the inside of the front wing, there's a Telcel, I think. Sergio Perez's sponsors that came with him when he joined the team, obviously. Other than that, there might be a couple subtle changes to the size of Red Bull bits and the size of the bull, and they may have added a little pinstripe down the side, but literally all the logos seem to be in the same place as well. The colour scheme, the halo's not a different colour. It's the same livery-wise, isn't it, Dylan?
Yeah, you can't see any differences. Like, nothing. Apart from the Honda on the rear wing.
Yeah, other than, yeah, there's a couple different sponsors, as I said. The RB16B, I mean, I know it's called the RB16B, so we are expecting an evolution rather than a new car, but come on, Red Bull, try a bit harder. I just hope it's good enough to challenge for the win. So let's move on to comparisons before we get on to talking about some other bits that we don't usually talk about in car reveals. So those are the two main differences. Obviously, the rear wing's slightly narrower, but the front nose is, by the looks of it, it's slightly narrower. We can't really tell due to the camera shots, and the barge board design, as you can see there, is slightly reprofiled. But other than that, there are a couple of implications that apply, that they've done a lot of under the bodywork changes, so there's a bit more suspension visible in some places, and the rear of the car is slightly differently packaged, implying they may have a new gearbox design, that sort of thing. But other than that, Red Bull over the years have been a team that seems to keep their cards close to their chest, don't they, Dylan?
Yes, definitely. They like to not show what's happening until later in the year.
Yeah, so we may not get a true implication of what this car looks like until pre-season testing, or maybe even the first race. They've done that before. They don't like to make it public what they're doing. It's just, some teams do that understandably as well if they've got stuff that may be a bit controversial working around the regulations. But there really is not much to see visually. There might be stuff under the bonnet, as I say, but or under the bodywork, but there isn't much. So we're going to talk about drivers. So obviously they've got a new exciting driver lineup. They've got Verstappen's been there since 2016, is it, Dylan? Quite a while now.
Yes, since the beginning of 2016 after Kvyat got demoted.
Yeah, so he's been there a while, and we've got Perez. Obviously, they've been doing that driver dance with that second seats for the last 2 years now. And it's Perez in the seat at the moment, and hopefully that's what Red Bull are hoping, that this car, that with the changes that they've made, Honda have brought engine packages, because Honda are leaving the sport at the end of this year, if you didn't know, and Red Bull are taking on their engine program to do in-house. They are making the engines themselves, basically, until 2025, because engine development, engine regulations are being frozen till then, to basically help Red Bull. By the looks of it, they're basically making the engines for themselves. Then new engine regs will come in 2025. But Honda have brought forward the updates they planned for 2022 to 2021. So they got engine upgrades, they've got a new driver, and a slightly new car. Do you think they're going to get that championship, Dylan?
I don't think they're quite there yet. We'll have a look in the testing to see how they do, but I still think Mercedes would have improved a bit more. Will still be ahead of the Red Bulls. They might be close, might be able to get second place from Bottas, but I don't think they'll be able to win this year. Probably next year, I think.
Yeah, I would say that the car just, in these frozen regulations, it was there at the end of the year, they were gaining, but Mercedes stopped in October and was still competitive to develop on this car. So I am expecting them to just do what Mercedes do and smash everyone in pre-season testing in the first couple of races, and Red Bull will be playing catch up till the end of the season. And we got the new regs, and maybe Red Bull will develop closer and come closer, or maybe it's going to be like McLaren. Mercedes were a sort of McLaren Aston Martin point back in 2013 before their regulation changed, so we could have a complete rejumble, as we often do see at the times of regulation changes. But that's it for this regulation livery reveal episode. We hope you've enjoyed listening to us talk about the rather similar Red Bull Racing RB16 and B, and we hope you'll join us for the next one. What's the next one? Not all teams have revealed it, have they, Dylan?
No, I think it's just Haas hasn't revealed.
Yeah,
They haven't given us a date yet for Haas, but I'm not sure who's next.
I think it might be like the Ferrari team reveal. Ferrari are doing two, a team reveal and a car reveal. What that means, we'll have to find out. It's Ferrari, it could be anything. So we'll see you for the next in the livery reveal series. But for now, I've been Ed.
And I've been Dylan. Bye bye.
Bye bye.